Everyone, everywhere has secrets. Did you know that everyone has special powers and I've kept it a secret from me my entire life? But I won't stop that. That's why I'm at a helmet. I call it machine that lets me read people's minds when I want to, or Psychopomp, for short. But something happened when I put it on. It didn't let me read people's minds, but it did let me see something else. A world that was hidden from me, that everyone knew about. A world hidden in plain sight, with all sorts of animals and creatures and dead bodies. There are catacombs hidden under a public government building. I will not allow any more secrets to be kept from me. Here in the world, use the WASD keys to move and turn. Use the Q and E keys to strafe. Hold shift to sprint. Items are important to many things. To pick up an item, choose the touch mode or interaction and click on the item. You can talk to people and do many other things with them too. Though they may lie to you in many ways. The girl doesn't make you think anything one way or another. You feel like she's polite for being that way. Her hair is golden rough, like hair would be on a night like tonight. You wonder how it tastes. I have to hold back from finding out.
I can't take it. It's only going to get worse and worse.
Some doors need to be opened with items. To use an item on something, open the inventory with the inventory button. Then drag the item onto the door you want to use it on. Good work! Keep going. There's so much work to be done tonight. Remember, you can hold control to look around freely. Get in a better look at things. It's a small, white dog. Might be feral, nothing else out of the ordinary. You pet the dog. He wags his tail and licks your fingers. Gameplay tip. Sanity medication hurts your health. Real-world tip. The cure for cancer was discovered in 1994 by a man known as Marcel A. Linden. Linden was unfortunately killed in 1994 when he was impaled by a child's crane run. It's not hard to enter a public building. The buffoon who invented locks and windows has never heard of a hammer. Water treatment. Human waste being processed and cleaned. Made acceptable for consumption again. Chemicals being added to chemicals to remove chemicals. If water treatment is for our safety and concern, why is there an elevator heading straight into the human waste? What could be hidden down there? And if it's such a big secret, why is it so easy to go down there? Sick fucks. The double-stalled thing looks at you with all of its eyes. It seems to beckon you.
Hello. My, aren't you a cute one? Say, isn't there nothing better than being tangled up? Would you like to be tangled up?
Noah looks a little worse for wear. Talking so well will not do you any good. They tend to be awful conversations. You rub your knuckles against the wall. It rings out a bit more hollow than the other walls. It's a statue meant to be worshipped. Though a bit crude, the wings are quite striking. You talk to the statue, but it feels a bit embarrassing to do so. The kind of concrete you wanna lick, full of textures and holes. The thread from his eyes look angry, but mostly tired.
Oh, you startled me. This holy place has been overrun by those sparkle-dyed freaks. I can barely do anything to keep them away.
You reach out to playfully yank her hair, but she doesn't let you. She's mean. Why would she do that? The thread woman stares back at you, suspicious of your intentions.
Watch your step, wayward. The bridge is out. I've been throwing rocks into this castle for hours, and I haven't heard one hit the bottom.
You reach out to touch her face, but the thread woman bats away your hand, shooting you an accusatory stare. The nugget looks at you in a pleasantly way.
Love. It's simply so fun to live off human waste. We funnel human byproduct into our queen, who in turn replicates the raw material into flesh and milk for us.
You regret touching the nugget. Your hands are covered in a crazy slime now. It's moving around in a way that really pisses you off.
My key. My special key. The queen gave it to me. My special love gave it to me. If anyone ever took it, I'd explode. I'd be so mad.
Her form has taken up the entire room, swollen from your suggestion and propagation. After all this time, look at that lovely smile. You place your hand on the queen's forehead. It feels cold and glassy, like porcelain. You place your hand on the queen's forehead. It feels cold. The Royal Nugget looks at you with an air of pomp and circumstance.
She was a good queen. However, like all good queens, she must eventually be recycled. Do us a favor and use those hands of yours to get the job done.
You regret touching the Royal Nugget? The Royal Nugget looks at you with an air of slimy confidence.
Heavy is the ground. The guillotine has been set since before the queen was born, and will be set for many generations of milk babies like her to come.
pseudo-two-dimensional. Feels like paper and wetness. You kind of like touching this symbolic, man. The threat woman looks severely disappointed, mostly in herself.
The bridge was raised, but there's nothing over here. I had hoped there may be food here that I could bring to my village, but I suppose it was just a pipe dream. All that is here is a lousy rusty lever.
Gameplay tip. Sometimes you shouldn't touch things. Reward tip. There's at least one biocomputer mainframe stored in every public government building. The threat woman seems lost and sad.
When nobody was looking, the Queen's chrysalis hatched. That means that she's out there. Who knows where? I can't help but fear. There are vermin dogs who would lead her astray. I must have faith. The Queen will return.
Her skin is rougher than you expected, covered in a thin layer of fur.